Number 11 is a doozy. It looks like that one we were working last week with a circle. Number 12 is a little bit easier. I had someone volunteering for 11. Oh, okay, baby. You want to volunteer for 12? What's better than... Tell me. Tell me. Okay. And who said? So who is correct? Okay. So Seth says neither. He wants to go straight to number 12, and he says neither. He says he put it all in his calculator. And since he was brave and he did talk, we'll give him a point. Does anyone else have another thought? He says neither, and for once in my life, normally I'm a neither person, but it's not neither this time. Yes, dear? Lauren is correct. Why? Okay, I agree. I did the same thing Lauren did. I put in numbers. I ended up with negative 32 over 12. And so I wrote Lauren correct on my little post-it I worked out this morning too. And I'll give you your point if you can tell me where Rico went wrong. Go ahead, tell me. No. Okay, so this is where Rico went wrong. Negative 12, negative 20 should have made negative 32, and he got positive 8. And you can have a point for that. Okay, normally these are trick ones, and normally Seth would be correct, and it probably is neither of them. Okay, I'm looking for help with number 11. It's the doozy of the day. Just someone for a point. Remember the formula for volume of a cone. Yes, dear. Volume of a cone. We'll make it 2 points. Volume of a cone. I don't care that she Googled it. That's fine. Tell me the answer. Somebody. And Addison's group can get another point. They can get 2. Well, she Googled. Should we really give 2 for that? Yeah. She can get 2. You know what? To be honest, Miss Compton was having a blind moment this morning too, so I Googled it myself. Is that something we're supposed to remember? Apparently in life. I knew there was a pi and an r squared, but I forgot the h over 3. In fact, I think I remembered it as pi r squared h and then all divided by 3, but I mean that one will work. It's the same difference. Okay, in the problem they say something about the diameter. They say the diameter, something about the diameter in the base. They say that the diameter is twice, the height is equal to twice the diameter of the base. Can someone tell me in letters what I should write then? Another point for your group, dear. H equals to 2D. 2 times the diameter equals that height. Oh, but our problem, our first equation, so just like last week, we've got 2 equations going on. We're going to end up plugging in stuff in this purple equation into this green equation. But we got a slight issue in that this equation has a D and this equation has an R. So we're going to have to convert this. Instead of diameter, I need it to say something about radius. So anyone but table 1, because they got everything lately. How do you go from diameter to radius? Okay, I heard it from table 5. You have 2 of them. 2 times the radius is equal to the diameter. So I actually have h equals 4r. So if I divide both sides by 4, I have h over 4 equals r. So look, what you thought, again, was unuseful. That's stuff we've been doing in, I think it was 1-3, where we rearranged equations, and you thought it wasn't useful to solve for a different letter. Hey, it's useful again. Okay, how did Miss Compton know she needed to rewrite it in terms of R? How did I know I didn't want to plug in? I could have gone over here and said, everywhere I see an H, I put 4R. But instead, I'm going to say everywhere I put C and R, I'm going to put H over 4. How did I know to do that? Why did I make that judgment call? Of it all needs to be in R's or it all needs to be in H's. What in the problem let me know it all needs to be in H's? What does it say? Yes, dear. Well, yeah, but I could have plugged in here. I could have said everywhere I see an H, I put 4R. I didn't have to plug everything in terms of H's. I could have plugged in everything in terms of R's. How did I know I needed H's? Something told me. I'm not just a genius. Something told me I need H. Something in the problem told me. And table 1's got a point again. It says specifically at the end of that last sentence, volume in terms of height. That's why I knew I need to get rid of all the R's and have my entire equation with just V's and H's. So I've got to get rid of that R. I'm going to leave that H over 3. You and I just figured out that R is actually equal to H over 4. So everywhere I used to have an R, I'm going to plug in H over 4. And then I didn't give myself enough space, but if I was really wanting to be complicated today, I'm going to draw a giant arrow. If I was really wanting to be complicated today, I had volume equals pi H over 4 squared times H over 3. I could reduce this, or I could work it out and simplify it some. I could have H squared over 16 times H over 3. And so for 2 points, what would my final answer read? If I kept on simplifying this equation, what would my final answer read? Say it again. Okay, someone who's going to be confident and I can hear, tell me things. She's on the right track. She's going to do it. So she's going to tell me. She's going to tell me louder. It's fractions. So you better hurry. Table 1's almost got it in, man. Okay, so I know in the denominator it's going to say 48. What needs to go in that numerator? H to the 3rd. I'm going to split the points and give the 48 girls table 3 a point, and I'll give table 1 the other one for the H to the 3rd. Okay, and so this is similar to last week's. We're going to pour table 1. We're kicking them out. They've probably got like 7 points now. It's something ridiculous. Someone else needs to get some points. I need to know the dependent and the independent variable. What? Probably, but let's see if someone else. I'll come to you if no one else can handle it, okay? I need to know the dependent and the independent variables in this problem. Is volume dependent or is volume independent? Gracie got her group of points. Volume depends on the height. So the volume is the dependent and the height is the independent. Thank you, Gracie. Thankfully, someone can save the day so table 1 isn't still all the joy of the day. Table 1 is going to get to keep all their points, probably. But all the other tables should be able to get to a 5.